In Schuylkill County now, I-81 remains shut down after yesterday's deadly pileup. Dozens of cars slammed right into each other during a snow squall. Crews are carefully clearing that wreckage. Let's go to Eyewitness News anchor Joe Holden live with the very latest. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Jessica. There's no telling when the northbound lanes here of Interstate 81 in Schuylkill County will reopen. That methodical cleanup process continuing to unfold as they remove pieces of the wreckage from the middle of those lanes. As we take you in, you can see what was the trailer of a tractor trailer completely burned out. In some instances, there's just the frames of these trucks left from how hot fire burned in this wreckage.
Oh my God!
For a few moments on Monday, uncontrolled chaos on Interstate 81.
Go!
Snow squalls brought visibility on the highway down to zero just west of Minersville. Crash after crash, and video shows people in a state of confusion.
Oh, watch out! Oh, God!
Some, like this man, narrowly escaping serious injury or worse. This video from a truck dash cam on Facebook shows how the crash scene came out of nowhere, with people jumping for their lives and an eventual collision with a truck carrying flammable material.
It, turned to total whiteout conditions so quickly, and people are speeding along at normal highway speeds, and it just became carnage.
More video shows people dazed and in shock wandering about the highway. The aftermath, some 60 cars, trucks, and SUVs forming a mangled wreckage. At least 3 were killed, with that number expected to rise. Diesel ignited on impact. The contents of a box truck fueled a fire that burned for almost 20 hours. Chopper 3 flew over the still closed northbound lanes earlier Tuesday. A delicate operation to remove disabled and charred trucks took hours. Some missing wheels, others burned beyond recognition. Transportation officials are examining the integrity of the highway.
They're assessing the condition of the road, and they have plans to actually mill part of the highway because of the impact of the diesel fuel on and then the fire.
And we are back live looking at the scene here along Interstate 81 just west of Minersville, about 105 miles outside of Philadelphia. You can see what is a system of cranes and tow trucks trying to really untangle what are jackknifed trailers. And then there is that tanker truck there in the foreground. Officials tell me that is filled with chocolate. And then there is the cleanup process that is revealing a very, very charred surface of Interstate 81. PennDOT is ready to get in there and assess. I'm told they are expected to have to mill some of this highway so that the integrity is, well, where it once was, so that the lanes can be reopened. For now, that's the latest live in Schuylkill County. Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
And Joe